Hi everyone, welcome to Jigsaw Puzzle Racer, a channel that's devoted to speed puzzling. We get our hands on a jigsaw puzzle, dump out the pieces, and do it as fast as we can. And then we post the time. You'll see the time that we complete today's puzzle in. If you can get your hands on the puzzle we do today, do it yourself and see if you can beat the time. Post it in the comments box below if you like, either your time or you with a group of your friends. Maybe we can see who can do it the fastest. I personally love speed puzzling. I think it's a rush. I know there are people out there that like it, but it's kind of hard to touch base with all of them. So I said, hey, what's a better way to do that than with a YouTube channel? So here we are. Today, we'll be doing a Mr. Rogers puzzle by Buffalo Games. Mr. Rogers, for those of you who are not familiar with him, had a kids show between the late 60s and the early 2000s. Two of the things that I got from watching his show were to be kind to one another and to use your imagination, which are two really great messages for kids. The puzzle itself, I don't think is particularly difficult, but it's going to be good for racing because it's a 500 piecer, which usually means we can do it in one reasonable sitting. It's got some unique things like words here and some unique bits of color down here, which will help bump the speed up. But it's also got some all blue, all white, and all red here, which will kind of slow it down when all the pieces of the puzzle start to look the same. If I had to guess, I think this is going to be about a 2-hour puzzle, but we will see. I always like to kind of estimate beforehand and see if I can beat my own estimate. So the game plans are great. It can all change once the pieces get dumped, so let's get to it. See you soon. Well, here we are, folks. 30 minutes and 15 seconds in, and this is where we stand. So I kind of went according to the game plan, hitting up the letters here, but pushed all the other ones up to the top. So as usual, get you an idea in your mind about how fast you're going to do this and how it's all going to go, and things start to change, of course, once you start doing it. Starting to make some great progress down here on the bottom and up the sides, and we're starting to work on the border. A couple little unique things that jump out in the picture as well that we're getting together. One little tip when you are puzzling is when you're flipping the pieces, and I think they're all flipped now, never waste the motion. If you flip a piece, try and get an idea of where it is and start pushing it in the direction where it belongs on the puzzle. So you'll see here, all the red words are up on the top. Well, I'm seeing all my red words are right around here. It also helps that I've got this nice big puzzle table so that I could actually work on something and then shift it around and move it to where it needs to go. When you're dealing with smaller spaces, it's kind of hard to get things to move, and you have to start picking them up and pieces can fall apart. Anyways, so far so good. We will time lapse a little bit more and take a break a little bit later on and see where we end up. See you. Whew. How quick an hour goes by. 1 hour, 28 minutes, about 13 seconds rounding up. They say time cruises when you're having fun. All the easy stuff is pretty much done, and of course, as we thought, we are left with some blue, some white, and a lot of red as well. So I don't know. 2 hours might be a stretch, but we'll give it a try. We're gonna have to start obviously puzzling on some color. We've got some border to go, and then maybe we'll have to move on to puzzling on shape, which is always the toughest and the biggest drag on time. But hey, it's been fun so far. Let's see if we can wrap it up. See you. There we have it, folks. The Mr. Rogers puzzle and the race is finished. 2 hours, 12 minutes, 54 seconds, rounding up. Missed my time goal of 2 hours, but still was a great race and a lot of fun. We, of course, as expected, once we started getting into the single colors where the pieces don't really have anything that you can tell differentiate other than shape, it starts to slow things down. You could probably see in the time lapse that I had to start kind of splitting them apart and really looking at the fine details of the cut of the pieces to figure out where they go. So puzzle I thought was pretty good. The image was kind of coming a little bit off the piece backing when I had to kind of pull things apart, but you know, nothing too bad, especially considering the price of only 10 bucks that I had to spend for it. So I thought it was a really good puzzle to do, and a really nice experience. It wasn't an overly challenging puzzle because, like I said, it's kind of easy to tell where a lot of the pieces go, or at least the general area. But then when we got to the end, where you can see where I had to kind of break things down by shape and looking at the little details of the cut, that can really slow down on time. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you can get your hands on this puzzle, race it, put your time in the comments box below. We can see who champ is at this puzzle. I'll be looking to race some more puzzles in the future. We'll try some different companies and some different, maybe some different piece counts as well. And we'll look to get another video out there soon. If you're able to, and you click subscribe below, my next videos will come straight to you, and hope you enjoy the channel. We'll see you next time.